Yeah, man. Yeah. Bro, we lost, man. We out the playoffs, man. But man, we got some promising uh things going on with the team, but
Look
we
forward to it.
exactly we'll get there. So
Yeah.
let me start, man. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some Valley Bros to listen to. Yeah, bro.
Hell
Well,
of a
we
season.
hell of a
Hell
season,
of a
man.
season,
We
fellas.
we uh we took a loss this postseason. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of good things about the season, and a lot of bad things about the season. But it all in all, it was still a good season, bro. So we gonna just jump right into it. What you think about this season? The OKC versus Phoenix Suns sweep. What you think about that?
Well, as far as the series, it did hurt as a fan, to see us not even get one.
Yeah,
But in reality, we went against the defending champs. We were down, our center. We were down a couple bodies. We have, Goody was out, and then Grayson kind of took a while to come back.
yeah.
But all in all, no excuses. The better team won for sure.
It
They were
was
definitely the
obvious.
better team. It was obvious. Well, we got some good takeaways. It's definitely a W of a season. We weren't supposed to be there in the first place.
Yeah, facts.
So, what do you think?
Yeah, I like that take, man. I'm actually not as upset as I thought I would be
Yeah,
because of just the
reality kind of set in already
yeah.
before.
We wasn't supposed to be here in the first place. We ended up kind of getting a crazy run with our team and didn't think we could even do it. So we
Yeah,
ended up, excuse me, ended up doing it and ended up getting a lottery of getting the OKC Thunder. So the year wasn't bad. The sweep wasn't bad for me, except the first game. But at least they played hard all year. Got enough out of the team, man. We got something to look forward to at the
that's
end of the
true.
day. Like I ain't looking as bad. It ain't looking as bad as it did last year after the end of the season. We didn't get in the play in at all. We didn't get in the playoffs. On
Right,
top of that, and also we had to get rid of KD with no draft picks. So
right.
I'm definitely happy about what's going on right now. So that's one good thing that I could say about the team. But let's get into the actual game, though, man. So what did you think about the game?
Feel like we came out playing hard, playing Suns basketball.
Yeah,
Playing tough. But I felt like every time we tried to make a nice run, they were just hitting wide open threes. It just felt like a three or a Caruso three or a Shea, a little midi or something like that. But definitely, I feel like they always combat us. Any type of surge we had, any type of run, was definitely hit with a three.
yeah. Just like
Once they
anytime.
got the lead, I feel like we never broke that 8 to 10 point lead barrier.
Nah, it's just like as soon as we get anywhere close, it gets like that. So
Right.
it was just it's just one of them games where you or a series period where like you just got beat by a superior team. Like it's like watching our team slowly deplete from where it was when we did go to the championship. So
Right.
like it's one of those type of just experiences right now for the team.
Yeah, I think it definitely will help the team grow in the future.
Exactly, and then man, we just gonna kind of just jump into a couple other things, just especially about just Book. Like, what do you think about Book? So his legacy, man, is his legacy on the line
It,
or
it wasn't looking too good at the beginning of this game.
yeah,
2 points was pathetic. I think 2 points, 5 turnovers at like the half. It just something seemed kind of off. I still think his legacy will be on the line next season.
yeah, yeah,
This season, it's easy to jump on Book during the playoffs when you're looking at we didn't get a win, we got swept. But you're playing against the Thunder. You got to give that team all the credit. They're the defending champions for a reason.
yeah,
So they took him out of his game. But next season, I do expect to see a lot more from Booker. I need to get him back as far as to his natural position of playing strictly a shooting guard.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him being the point guard or the off-ball guard, setting the plays of none of that. Strictly scoring. So we can see, is he going to be the same player as before? Can he be?
Exactly.
Or do we need to possibly make a play and move on for the future?
And that's why.
And I don't want to, because I feel like he's a franchise player. He's been to me, he's the best son of all time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it gets to a ceiling. And then you see we have these young guys. So why not just go all the way? But I mean, I can keep rambling. What you think?
Man, so for me, his legacy is on the line just off of the simple fact of it's just not performing the same that it looked when we did go to the finals. It's not that go-to player that you...
He's not in them conversations with Shea anymore. And that's crazy because you think he still has the ability to be in them conversations, but we don't see it.
We don't see it on a daily.
Translate on that court.
And everybody get double teamed.
Yeah.
And his threes, I think he went 1 for 6 from 3 today. So, just his killer instinct. It's just like it just diminished. Like, hold on, let me just double check. I want to see what he had.
I actually feel like he showed up in the second half.
Yeah, but
he had 24 or 26, something like that. He showed up in the second half.
Bro, that's not enough.
But it took too long to get going.
Exactly. Like, look, he shot 16 times. Green shot 25. Dylan Brooks shot 19.
Isn't enough.
That's not enough, man. You can't shoot.
We need at least 25 shots.
Exactly. I would take 30.
I would take it. I would go down swinging with you, but
come off the screens more.
Yeah, all this passive stuff.
Yeah, don't come off the ball as much as you was. So, his legacy is definitely in jeopardy right now, just far as what he wanted to do and what we thought he was going to be. And that kind of changes our perspective about the season and our team for me. But at the end of the day, we still had some good highlights. So that's going to throw us into the next segment. What is your what is your highlights? Look, I seen this
as far as the highlights of the team, the high spots. I feel like we actually have an identity now. I think that's the number one highlight to point out of the whole season.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks brought an identity. We saw that we have some youth to look forward to, even though we didn't have draft picks. We had I think we had Malawach and Fleming. So I think we nailed on the draft picks. We don't have that many future draft picks. So we nailed the ones that we did have.
We nailed those, man.
So I feel like those are the peak highlights of the season.
Yeah, them too. I say my highlights as well is probably just the identity as well, but also that we have a future that's tradable as well too, to get some assets as well. Because if you look at it, we have a whole bunch of kind of like the same players that we can kind of get something else from that, like one or two of them. I hate to trade players again, but man, we actually got some people that we can trade and get some players that we actually need, fill some holes. We've been wanting to power
forward. Some trades then.
Oh, you want to go straight to the trades? Oh, you want to go straight to that? All right, man. All right, so
season barely over. We
already talked about trades. Excuse us, man, but hey, it's already over. What else can we do? We can't keep the same team again. So that actually brings us in. I start with this one. So it brings us into the trades, and it's like, man, what can we trade and who do we trade? I'm thinking we should get rid of Royce and Allen. I think we should get rid of both of them just off the simple fact is they have trade value right now. I don't need no more veterans right now for what's going on. So if we get a good power forward that can shoot threes and play a little defense, or if we can get a faster wing, because Royce O'Neal is not Royce O'Neal 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
I get you. I agree.
he can't move the way he's supposed to move, and that's who we putting in over Fleming.
Right. So my take on this, as far as the trades, we have to determine: are we trying to do a trade for a long term, or are we trying to trade and try to win for now? So if we win for now, then I agree, we got to trade players like Royce. You got to look at him, Grayson. Possibly between Fleming or Dunn, you're gonna have to choose between one of them two if you're not gonna play them both. I don't think they're getting any minutes over Brooks, so you have to decide between them. Or are we gonna trade for the future? Do we look at what we can get for Book? I hate to say it, but do we have to look at what we can get for Book instead of waiting until it's too late? Right now, if you look at, for example, just throw it out there, look at Detroit. They down to Orlando. You know, Book already tied to Detroit. He would want to go there and play with Cade. Do we try to go load up on some of the younger players and get some draft picks back?
Yeah, because I would take
while we can, or do we keep playing this game of, do we see if Booker and Green can coexist? I think they can in different roles, but that's for another
show, man. Yeah, we got one more season that I want to see him if he can change. Like I was telling you, I think I told you this off the airs, but he doesn't play the same way since he went to the Olympics. He kind of, and when KD was
once
on the
KD
team,
came here, that changed Booker.
He doesn't have.
He don't have the alpha.
Exactly. So I mean, at this point now, I would rather have one more year with him and then trade him, just kind of like the Kyler Murray situation. Like, we did all of this. You got another GM, you got another coach. Show me something. Like, this is the year that you're supposed to be the one, the guy, and he's not being that guy. So hopefully the next year he kind of locks in a little bit better. I'm not mad at him. Like I said, just like you said, man, he's the greatest.
Yeah. Son. And this year we have to give him credit. We were supposed to be the last team. We were supposed to be ranked last.
Everybody talking about he's supposed to be and got out of there.
He dragged his team. He dragged the team to 45-37.
Exactly.
So we can get down on him right now and talk about, past stuff, but this season was a W for him overall.
And 2 years ago, he was the best shooting guard in the league.
Right now, he's not. He's probably number 3.
Yeah.
Maybe number 4.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he might be in that 4 range because of the role they put him in. Yeah. So
Mitchell.
Man. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
shout out to Book though.
We still don't want to trade.
I don't want to.
We both got Devin Booker jerseys on while we were talking about it. Yeah. So I definitely want to keep him, but if if he's not making those strides to be legendary,
I feel like we had to get out of this play-in area. If we're in the same area by the middle of the next season, and with nothing else improving, you have to look and say, okay, we're gonna go for it with Jalen Green and the young guys.
I would do that.
Can we go see what we can get for Book? Do we see if he wants to go? Ask him, to be honest. Yeah. At that point, he deserves to be asked what situation he'd rather be in. So.
I'm feeling he gonna be looking for a trade soon. If I give him one more year. If the year don't go right and we end up being somewhere in the same position where we were, he's definitely finna ask for a trade, bro.
Half a season. I'm not giving him the full year. By half a season next season.
Is that a hot take?
Might be.
We'll see. Might be. That sounds like a hot take. That actually takes us into our next segment. So my hot take, I'm going first on this one. So my hot take is, if Jordan Ott keeps playing small ball next year, he'll be the second coach we're paying while we're paying our new coach. That's my hot take.
He's gonna be out the door.
Yeah, bro. Like, I really believe that he should not play that small ball next year. You got 2 good small forwards / power forwards that are more than capable of handling the ball, shooting the ball. You seen what Dunn did at the last game against OKC. But as soon as he get in the playoffs, he can't get no touches or get comfortable. So Look how he
Right.
looked. Like just
I actually agree with that.
yeah. So
I agree, and it's weird because you would think coming from Cleveland, where they played two bigs, Mobley and Allen, you would think that he would carry that same type of tradition.
man,
But over here, even this game, like we seen Fleming. I'm glad he put Fleming in, but Fleming at the 5 with Royce
yeah,
against 2 7-footers.
that was a horrible lineup.
It's terrible.
Like,
terrible
why would
lineup.
I would put Flemings in with either Malawatch or I would put him
Excuse me.
in with Oso. Like either one, just put him in with a big man so he can come help off the back. He kind of got like that Tayshaun Prince / Sean Marion type of like recovery, blocking, getting to the rim, contesting stuff in the passing lanes, like that. You don't see that often. You can't teach that. It's kind of like how the twins, the Thompson twins do.
Yeah.
I like that. Like he always
that's what Fleming has.
Exactly, and you can see it, but he can shoot too. So that's another thing. And he humble, man. I can keep going on for days about that boy. But what's your hot take, man? Give me yours.
My hot take, I'm gonna stick with that same take. If the Suns are not in the upper echelon of the West by the middle of next season, we're gonna look to trade Devin Booker.
Okay, elaborate a little bit more on that. It sucks
to say. Either we get a player that can come compliment us to get us over the hump this offseason. It's going to have to be like a Giannis or a Ja or something like that, where you either move, if you have to move Jalen Green, or you have to move Royce and Grayson and Dunn or whatever, something like that, to get a Giannis, or even just a simple. I just feel like we need an upgrade of a big.
Would you put Dylan Brooks in that trade?
No, I wouldn't put Brooks, because Brooks changed the culture. Brooks is what Phoenix needs right now.
Okay.
Especially if you're keeping Booker.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stick with that hot take. If the Suns are not an upper echelon Western team next season, if we're still around the play-in and we're still looking the exact same, they're gonna look to trade Devin Booker. He's already a leading franchise scorer. Leads the franchise in a lot of stuff. He's already all-time. And I wouldn't hold nothing against him. I would feel like at year 12, he should be looking to go get a championship somewhere. And he may not be the number one player. He could be a number 2 option, maybe a number 3 in certain circumstances. But
that's what he's looking like, man. He's looking like the number 2 option.
Number 2.
He's not coming off the ball too much. Even look, Shea, I think he took 18 shots tonight.
Yeah. No, Book?
No, Shea.
I'm not sure how many Shea took.
I think he was about 10. What was he? He was 10 for 17. So he took 17 shots. My bad. I gave him too many shots. 31 points. So if you're gonna shoot that low amount of shots, you need to be efficient.
Yeah,
drawing more fouls, get in there. Yeah, like
some free throws, my boy.
Man, it's just this your last year, my boy. You gotta.
That's my hot take.
That's a good hot take, bro. Hey, man, I don't want to say it about him. That's what the bad part about it is. Like, you don't want to talk about your best player like that. Make him feel like, or even if he hear this, like,
I don't want him traded. Yeah. I just feel like as far as the best for the team, if we're looking the same, it might be best for him too. He might be like, I need to get up out of here. We're not moving in any direction, especially if we didn't make any moves at that point.
But the team we got, I don't really want to trade too many people.
I just want to readjust the lineups a little bit. I need to see Kaman and Fleming and Dunn playing over these other guys, especially over. Never mind, I'm not even gonna get started.
Nah, we all right, man. Look, man,
everybody had a great season.
Exactly, man. Thank you, Suns, man. Thank all y'all for tuning in, man. We'll be back next season, much better. We're gonna have the guests on and everything. Sure. So just be ready, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate you, Vic, man, my partner, man. Yeah. Hey, we'll see y'all next season when we go to the championship, man. But
that's how we gonna be there.
Exactly, man. But yeah, y'all have a nice night and